3 Eastern Conference semifinals. The Indiana Pacers have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Pistons? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 3 of the Eastern Conference. The first two were split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Indiana Pacers. With Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Isaiah Jackson out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Cunningham. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Mathurin, rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Halliburton. Plays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Pacers.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And here's Harris from the arc. That shot is off. Good D by Siakam.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Jackson passes to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Cunningham kicks to Ivey. Pistons passing it around. Shot from 12. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Jackson against Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Ivey dishes to Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
Take a break. 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
And the second free throw, good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Mathurin. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Here's Halliburton. And it's good, 2 points. Halliburton's got 25 points.
And Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Pacers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2-1.
Yeah, Game 3s are very important. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into Game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Hayes, he's checked in for Stewart. Wagner comes in for Tobias Harris. Holland, he's checked in for Asar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Jaden Ivey. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Williams. There's a screen by Toppin. Neesmith, the pass to Dennis. 6 on the shot clock. Walker is screen on Cunningham. And Williams, here we go. Rebound, Detroit. Pass to Holland. Kicks it out to Wagner. Now Sasser. He's guarded by Williams. Count it. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Here's Dennis. He's covered by Sasser. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pascal. You've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night, and it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night, and you know I'm gonna try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.